you, then drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think.
Hey y'all, this is DeAndre Dobbs. I wanted to say this before you start the video. If you see a picture under this recording or under what I'm talking about, this is Jamie Foxworth. Now, she played as Judy Winslow on Family Matters from season 1 to season 4, and I think she played on there till 1989 to 1993, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not for sure, but I do know she played on there for 4 seasons. So at the beginning of the 4th season, she went upstairs to fold clothes, or at the end of season 3, she went up to fold clothes and she never came back down. That by the end lets you know that they had written her out of the show. Now, after Family Matters, I can't tell you whether she found work anywhere else. I don't think she did. I believe she left the show allegedly because it might have been because of Jaleel White was allegedly bullying her, basically talking bad about her or treating her bad or messing with her or whatever it may have been. Like I said, this is alleged. I really don't know, but it was basically said. But if that's the truth, what happened, a bunch of peoples that was in that show that did that reunion back in 2022. Oh yes, it was a Family Matters reunion back in 2022. And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and type in Family Matters reunion, and you can basically go on and watch it, and you can basically see what I'm talking about. Now, don't get me wrong, Family Matters, it was a wonderful show, but a bunch of people saying it was a boring show. If we're going to be honest, if we're going to speak facts, I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. Family Matters basically fell off the map around, I'm going to say season 3, because if it's called Family Matters, I thought it was supposed to be about family and that the Family Matters. I didn't think Family Matters was supposed to be about the Steve Urkel show. I did not know that it was going to turn into the Steve Urkel show. Not hating on Steve Urkel, but it's a lot that didn't make sense to me. Like, basically, in my opinion, I think they made the show about Steve Urkel, but they didn't make the show enough about what family meant and how it matters. Now, let me tell you this. Family Matters season 1 sucked. I skipped season 1 because it automatically sucked. It was like trash. Trash. It was trash. But Family Matters, it does not take away the fact that it was a legendary show. But in my opinion, I loved the show, but I really felt like that it took away from the family dynamic and they just focused all on Steve. Now, I'm not going to say that they didn't tackle serious issues, because they did. They tackled serious issues. They tackled issues about the episode when Eddie Winslow got harassed by the white policeman for being in the wrong neighborhood. They tackled about bullying, about being in gangs and stuff. They even tackled a bunch of stuff. But I feel like along the years that the show progressed, they basically just focused on Steve, not the family. And if I'm saying it correctly, because I watched Family Matters a bunch of times, people saying it was boring. People said it was a bunch of crap. A lot of people have said that. Me, myself, I liked the show. But I just didn't like how some of the writers did some of the writing and some of the storylines. If we're going to be real and honest about the whole situation, Steve should have been with Myra. And so on and so on. A lot should have happened. And all the things that Steve Urkel came up with, he could have been rich. He could have been a millionaire. But, I guess that's how the writing goes. Now, Jamie Foxworth, back to her. As she got older, after Family Matters, a couple of years as she got older, it is said that she fell into a deep fall off situation. She turned to substances and she ended up doing entertainment movies and videos, exploring her body and all this and that the third. So she turned to porn entertainment. I don't know for how long, but she did. But now I know she has a daughter and that she is turned her life around and that she's so slowly trying to progress back in the career scene. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. If child actors and stuff, I really do believe that they should really let these parents be on the set when they are child actors, and their parents should be on the set. Their parents should be right there when they do this type of stuff. Because when their parents is not on set and when their parents is nowhere around, you really do not know what these kids are going through, what these kids are doing to other kids, whether it's bullying, whether it's them being on stuff, because it's been a lot of child actors that have been on substances as well. Whether they're being used about producers, directors, who's the owner of the production site, of who's the star of the show. And it's also said that Steve Urkel, like he was really feeling himself, like he was really smelling himself, like he got too big for his pants. Like he think because he's Steve Urkel, this and this and this supposed to go this way. But that's how I see it. But that's what I wanted to say. I know I skipped around a lot, but I just wanted to add that in. But like I said, Family Matters, it was a legendary show. That's true what happened to Jamie Foxworth. That's what I read up on there. And what I said about, the writing, that I feel like it focused off Family Matters and just started making it about Steve Urkel. Not hating, but, it is what it is. But I will say later on in the seasons, everybody started growing on Steve, started liking Steve, started inviting Steve over because he had came through for the family a bunch of time and better yet saved their life and developed a relationship with them. So that's going to be it for this video, y'all. Enjoy the video. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Enjoy the video. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 336, back with another video for y'all today. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day and a wonderful Veterans Day and wonderful Monday. First off, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there that was once veterans that served for our country, that risked their lives for this country and everything. So first off and foremost, happy Veterans Day. Second off, it's Monday. It's Monday and we're here again. And I'm back with another video. I'm happy, I'm blessed, and like what I said, my content, my getting making YouTube important to me, focus on what's important to me, and that's my YouTube, my significant other, my other half, my friendships, and the support and family. That is what really matters to me. That's my main goal. So any negative vibes, negative energy, that does not have anything to do with me. That's not going to be my focus. My focus is going to be my YouTube, my relationship, my love, my family, me, focusing on my main goals and not letting anything or anybody stop me from doing what I want to do, be who I want to be, and everything. So if I can lead y'all with something, I'm going to lead y'all with that. Do not let anybody stop y'all from doing what y'all want to do at any cost, at any time, form, or fashion. So if you like this type of content, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you would get notified when I have a new video uploaded. As y'all see behind me, y'all see this picture right here? This picture right here represents what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to try my best not to make this a long video, but y'all know how I do. When I say I'm not going to make it a long video, I end up making it a long video than it is supposed to be. But I'm going to do my best, and I'm not going to make it too long. I'm not going to make it too long. I'm just going to spit some facts, my opinions, and alleged stuff that I've heard. Some may be alleged and some may not be alleged. But some is not alleged in this video, but I'm going to say allegedly to cover my own track respectfully if I'm making it make sense. Damn it, washing machine, you just have to do all that shaking and gyrating when I'm doing this video. I ain't starting that over. Sorry, y'all, that's the washing machine. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I know I look a damn mess. But hey, the show must go on, right? So let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Let's get into it. Let's get into this. So the reason I have this photo up in the background and why I decided to do it like this morning and today is because this is what the show going to be focused on, Family Matters. So I saw a video, a clip of a video on Instagram where Jamal or Jaleel White, who played as Steve Urkel from 1989 to 1998 on the show Family Matters. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you that's watching this video and a lot of people around the world knew that back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s, Family Matters, it used to come on Fridays, I believe. I was not born to 1995. So I don't know how it was from 1989 till, that time. When I got older, that's when I found out, that it used to come on ABC Family, and they used to do this DGIF, thank goodness, or thank goodness it's Friday, or this and that the third. I don't know how they did it, because I think back in that time it was Family Matters, it was Full House, which I do not watch, and some other shows, classic sitcoms that was on. So I'm just going to put it in that aspect, in that way. So, So, in a recent interview, let me cut my phone off because I ain't got time for interruptions. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to turn this ring off. Turn notifications off too. Okay. So it was said, Jaleel White, he did a interview. He was interviewed, and I saw this clip on Instagram. And the clip on Instagram, it basically was titled, Jaleel White shut down Netflix Family Matters reboot. And I read it and I watched the video and the clip that he did describing why he shut down an offer to the Family Matters reboot. And he said it didn't make sense to him. It didn't make sense to him. I guess he done got older. That was then, that is, and this is now. I guess. I really don't know. But it could have been any reason and anything why he shut down the rumors to the Family Matters reboot. Now, I ain't the one to gossip, But now y'all know I am a content creator. And y'all know I do stuff on celebrity tea and celebrity gossip, celebrity entertainment. I do a lot on everything on this channel. But since this is out, since I found this out yesterday, I read this article that was published about 24 minutes ago, probably about 30 minutes ago now. I really don't know now. But I did. I watched this clip of the video last night where he was detailing this, and he said that it didn't make sense to him, among other things. Now, I'm not the one to gossip. Now, I've heard a lot of alleged stuff. Some is alleged, some is not alleged. Now, some that is not alleged, I heard other people say in these interviews and stuff. People in interviews said that they heard the same thing. Castmates, co-castmates, castmates that's worked with these people on this show, Family Matters, that's worked on shows with these people, have said the same thing. And I'm basically going to be focused on Family Matters right now. People have said that Jaleel White allegedly was a problematic person. Allegedly, I heard that he was a problematic child, that he kept up drama, and that and I also heard allegedly that he could have been the possibly reason why Judy Winslow, aka Jamie Foxworth, left Family Matters back in the day. I'm going to get into that in a little bit, but first, let's talk about one of the biggest alleged things that I've heard. Now, I don't know how true it is, but the actress that played Harriet Winslow, Jo Marie Payton, she said in the interview that it was an episode on Family Matters that they was going to do. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was the episode where Jaleel White came on the show. You know, he was supposed to be gangster or thug, supposed to be in the gang or something like that. I really don't know. And so they say, you know, Jo Marie Payton allegedly said, the one that played Harriet Winslow, the dark-skinned Harriet Winslow, because they replaced, you know, when Jo Marie Payton left the 7th or 8th season, maybe 9th season in 97, they replaced her with someone else who was light-skinned. I ain't trying to be funny, no shady, but I'm just being honest. A lot of people want to pretend that we didn't know that. A lot of people didn't want us to know that they think we weren't going to tell. That people back in the day weren't going to tell. Oh, we going to tell, baby. We going to tell. We going to tell. Just like they replaced original Aunt Vivian, dark skin Aunt Vivian, light skin Aunt Vivian. Like I said, I ain't trying to be shady, but come on now. Let's be real. Let's be freaking real. But back to the alleged tea. And back what Jo Marie allegedly said. Now, she said this more than one time now. And Darius McCray, who played Eddie Winslow, he possibly was there when the oilification happened. So let me break it down and let me get into this with y'all. So apparently they were supposed to be rehearsing for the episode. And Jaleel White, let me remind y'all, at this time he was pretty up in age. I think he was like 18, 19, maybe 20. So let me remind y'all that he was up in age and he had a plot that he wanted to put in the show. I think it has something to do with violence. Like I said, I don't know how it went, but this is alleged. This is what allegedly Jo Marie Payton said, that played Harriet Winslow, the first Harriet Winslow, the original one. She said that, you know, she heard about this plot. And I guess she didn't agree with what the plot was and what it was supposed to be. So she went over to Jaleel and went over to the producers and said, no, no, no. This is not supposed to be in a show. This does not need to be prescribed or done in a show. And what happens next? What happens next, it is said allegedly that Jaleel heard Joe Marie Payton. He gets mad and basically gets mad and try to get very nasty and violent with this woman. But let me remind you, he didn't put hands on him. He didn't put hands on her, and Joe Marie Payton didn't put hands on him. But what they said to each other, that is really what set it off in motion. So Jaleel White, who played Steve Urkel, he was like, got in her face, got in Joe Marie Payton's face, and Joe Marie Payton got in his face, and he was like, you must want to me leave. And Joe Marie Payton said in the interview that Jaleel White asked her, you must want to me leave. So Joe Marie Payton looked over to Darius McCray that played Eddie Winslow. What does he mean? Do I want to me leave? What's that? And Eddie Winslow, a.k.a. Darius McCray, told her, that means you must want to fight. And when she heard it, she got back loud with Jaleel White and said, you know what? You want to fight? Come on then, let's fight. Or however it went. So what was said, they say she about to take her belt, and she said this, Joe Marie Payton said this allegedly, she said if he would have tried anything, she was going to beat his behind. She was going to beat his ass. Basically, that's what she was saying. It was so intense. It was so intense that Darius McCray had to hold Joe Marie Payton back, had to hold her back from the altercation, better yet. So basically, I don't know if it was like, I don't know what it was. Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, that's probably why it might not be a reboot. But I don't know. I really don't know. But that's one alleged thing that I've heard. But I heard this more than one time. So like when you hear this more than one time, it could possibly mean that it could possibly be some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard that Jaleel White was a difficult child. I heard that he was difficult on set. I heard a lot of things. But the thing is, I'm going to say allegedly because I was not there. I was not there on their set. I was not there on their show. I wasn't there in the dressing room. I don't know. What I'm doing, I'm just basically telling y'all what I saw on the media, in the media. And I'm just giving y'all my opinion and my perspective like I always do. Like I say allegedly. But now, if y'all watch this video, and if y'all hear what I talk, if y'all listen to what I'm talking about, if y'all can clarify this up, just like I'm doing my best to do, please put it in the comments. But I've heard this more than one time. But I'm doing it in a respectable way. I'm doing it in a respectable way. I'm doing it in a way a blogger or a YouTuber is supposed to do, because I give y'all the fresh news. I give y'all the news. I might be a day old. I might be a day old, a day late or two. But hey, I'm going to provide y'all what I can. So that's what I heard on that story. Now the next story that I'm going to provide for y'all is another possible reason why this reboot probably, why Jaleel White didn't want to do a reboot. I understand he's old in age, like he's about to be 50 in a couple of more years and 2 more years, because he was born in 1976. So it could possibly be a couple of reasons why he didn't want to do the reboot. He don't see himself as Steve Urkel no more, but Steve Urkel is what made his money and everything. But I'm going to get into it in a little while. It is allegedly said that Steve Urkel could have been the reason that Jamie Foxworth was let go of Family Matters. For those of y'all that don't know who Jamie Foxworth is, she played as Judy Winslow from the 1st season to the 4th season. I'm just going to go on and be honest with y'all. The last time we seen Judy Winslow was when they went upstairs, told her to go fold some clothes, and she never came back down. She went upstairs, folded clothes, and she never came back down. Let's just be real. She went upstairs, folded clothes, she never came back down. Let's just put it out there. I've never seen or heard anything like it. Went upstairs, folded clothes, never came back down. And that basically tells me that they had written her out the show. But it was said that allegedly that Jaleel White, who played Steve Urkel, who I just told y'all about, was picking on her, bullying her for a lot of reasons. Now, this is alleged. I heard that he was bullying her. Why was he bullying her? I don't know. Could it have been that she was going to be the breakout star of Family Matters if Jaleel White didn't come on to Steve Urkel? Could it have been that, or could it have been another reason? Now, it is also said that Jaleel White was going to play as Rudy Huxtable on the Cosby Show, that was their first pick before Keisha Knight Premium. I'm so glad that they didn't put Jaleel White as Rudy Huxtable. I couldn't have stomached that. Not trying to be funny, but Keisha Knight Premium, she mastered that role. And this picture that I got behind me, this is what we talk about. We're going to talk about we're talking about, why this reboot may or may not happen, and why Jaleel White turned it down to Steve Urkel. Now, I don't know how they was going to do it, but I hope it was not going to be like Good Times when they did that reboot, the cartoon version. Now, I didn't watch the cartoon version of Good Times because I wasn't going to waste my time doing that. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, some things ain't meant to be rebooted. Some original shows is made to be left alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't bothering you, don't bother it, or don't bother the situation. Leave it alone. But I believe a bunch of people, they be wanting to do these reboots because is they getting irrelevant? Or is they trying to pick up the show that made them relevant, or what made them more money, or what fans loved when the show was on back in the day? I mean, let's be real. Family Matters, if they do the reboot, I don't know will it fit. I don't know will it be the same as it was back in the 90s, back in the late 80s, early 90s. Because let's look at the facts here. Michelle Thomas, that played as Myra, she is gone, deceased. I loved Myra. She was one of the best. She was there. Now, Myra, she belonged with Steve Urkel. She belonged it with Steve, not Laura, because Laura did not, damn it, love Steve. She didn't love Steve. She didn't even like Steve. Myra should have been with Steve. She's deceased. The grandmother that played on Family Matters, she deceased. And Eddie Winslow, Darius McCray, he's going through a lot right now with Cynthia Hicks or whatever, Cindy Stacks or whatever her name is. and stuff like this and that, creating OnlyFans and stuff. So I don't know. And Jaleel White, he said he turned it down, so I really don't know. And let's not forget Carl Winslow. It is alleged that he was partying with the diddler. So he was partying with Diddy. So he might have been using baby oil too. So, hey, I'm just going to be honest with you. And Little Richie, sweet, sweet, sweet Little Richie. He's on The Young and the Restless. Little Richie is by Waldo Fado. That's Little Richie. He plays Devon Hamilton on The Young and the Restless. Orlando Brown. He's going through a lot right now. When I tell you Orlando Brown, he was on Family Matters too. When I tell you he's going through a lot, he's going through a lot. Hollywood just messed that man up. Now, back to the story. So, yeah. It was alleged that I've heard that Jaleel White could have bullied Jamie Foxworth, and her parents probably made her leave the show because of that. I really don't know, but it was a lot of stuff in the dressing room and backstage when they were performing, when they was rehearsing for these lines and stuff. Because all the laughter that you see on TV, you don't know what be going on off the set and behind the set because they ain't gonna tell you. But let's be real. It wouldn't be the first time I heard something like this. Like I said, it's alleged now. And I'm going to tell you something else. It is alleged that, his daddy, Jaleel White's daddy, did not want his son playing Myrtle Urkel. Now, Myrtle Urkel, y'all might have seen her. She was in Jaleel White was dressed up in a dress as Steve Urkel's cousin, Myrtle Urkel, who had a crush on Eddie Winslow for a very long time. Now, it is said in the interview that Jaleel White said that his daddy did not want him wearing no dress as a child. With him being a young man, he said his daddy, I don't know if I'm getting my words mixed up, but it said his daddy did not want him wearing dresses and all this and that, but this and that the third. But I guess something was talked about and negotiated because he kept on wearing them from the second season to the 8th or 9th season till Myrtle Urkel got tired of crushing over Eddie Winslow and just moved on. So I don't know. I hope I'm not skipping around, y'all, but that's all I know so far. But that what was said, and that's what was in the media, saying that he turned down the Family Matters reboot, that it was going to be one. So I really don't know. But so what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this whole video? So that would be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video as soon as possible. Thank y'all for joining me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments of this video about Jaleel White's Turn Down Family Matters reboot. Let me know what y'all think. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Happy Monday. I love each and every one of y'all. Have a wonderful Monday. Love y'all. Bye-bye.